So hi everyone, this is Daniel Carbayel and you are watching a video on my channel, Daniel Carbayel Music. Today what I'm going to talk about is something I think a lot of guitar players especially can relate to, which is how to play fast, how to play it clean and in the pocket. And these techniques and practice techniques go into any possible genre: jazz, metal shredding licks, blues, any type of music that has kind of a pocket feel to it. I learned this way of practicing from one of my teachers when I was still in school. And his name was Tim Miller, and he's an amazing jazz guitar player. He kind of diagnosed some of the issues that I had as far as my playing kind of on our first lesson together. And he was the only person ever who's told me this, but it was the most valuable and most true thing I think to this day, which was, hey, dude, your vocabulary's there, everything sounds pretty cool, but the space between your notes isn't even. And to me, that was really interesting, and I was like, maybe that's why sometimes I feel awkward when I'm playing extended lines of eighth notes at a fast tempo or 16th notes. So he gave me this little bit of advice to work with, and that was take a metronome, set it to 16ths. Play constant 16ths, at least as much as you can, and play, random licks, random vocabulary, whatever, play over changes. Just try to do that whole type of vibe where you just kind of keep playing and less concerned about the notes specifically, more concerned about hitting the metronome and following that 16th note pulse that it's giving you. So what I'm going to show you guys today is a couple of little exercises that I do, kind of more simplified things that we can help build our stability going across the fretboard and just get our 16th notes a little more in the pocket. So this first exercise, I'm actually going to call this segment Psycho Blues, because I think it's all based around relative 1-4-5 blues type progressions, just with different type of patterns that we're going to be playing on top of it to get us a little bit of a help with our 16th noticer. So first thing I'm going to do is turn on this metronome to 16th notes. So there we go. Let me actually bring that down a little bit. So this is our 16th note. We're going to do this in the key of C, basically. So C, nice C7 chord. And the pattern that we're going to do for this first one is actually going to be a pentatonic scale with a passing note of the flat third. So a major pentatonic scale with a passing note of the flat 3. So what that is, slowly, and we're going to play that, actually, as 16th notes. And we're going to kind of try to hit the changes of the blues as much as possible. I'm just going to do it in the same position. So let's give that a whirl. So basically, we get the kind of idea about that pretty much right away. So there's things, just try to practice doing patterns. It can be any kind of pattern, and just getting used to the idea of really hitting the pulse and keeping everything very nice and smooth and even, so you're not kind of jumbling over yourself or trying to speed up because you slowed down in the phrase, or slowing down because you sped up in the phrase. Here's another little one that I think we can do over blues, and it's with a really common pentatonic based lick that I think everyone has heard at least once. Basically kind of a cascading, etc. So we're going to do that over the same blues progression. So what that's going to sound like slowly is, bring in the click track. So let me actually turn the tempo up a little bit. I think this will help me focus on my, kind of staying locked into the pocket at this tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's, as far as lead playing, that's something that's been really helpful for me, just developing my lead playing ability and the ability to construct longer lines without running out of momentum or starting to speed up and rush and kind of tear the whole band apart. Another way that I suggest doing this is take any riff that's kind of a constant, 16th note riff, and Lord knows there's a lot of them, that has a 16th note pulse. I'm gonna make up my own random riff right now, and we'll give it a go. So with the click track. Thank you everybody for listening to this. I hope this is something that can be helpful to you. Till next time, please check out my other videos, and see you later.